Hello geometry students. As we continue through chapter 11, this section is going to talk about areas of circles and sectors. And so let's review the area of a circle formula. To find the area of a circle, you're going to take pi r squared. And I want to remind you, when you're using pi, please use your pi button. The second formula we need to talk about is the area of a sector. A sector is a section of a circle. So this is a section of a circle. So I need to find the area of that section, or that fraction of the circle. So the area of a sector is a fraction of a circle. So a whole circle would be pi r squared. If I have a fraction of a circle, I'll have part of the 360 degrees. So I'm going to use that central angle over 360. So to find the area of a sector, you're going to take your central angle divided by 360 and then times the entire area of the circle, which is pi r squared. Let's take a look at a couple of examples. Number 1 says you have the area of a circle to be 153 and 9/10 centimeters squared. And we have to find the diameter. So we're going to use our formula. Area is pi r squared. They give us our area of 153.9 pi r squared. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to find the radius. And then they're going to ask me to find the diameter here, so that I'm going to double it when I'm done. So at this point, my goal is to get r alone. So I'm going to divide by the pi. Go ahead and divide that out. Now, when I do that, people, we're out of room, I get about 48.98, and it keeps going on my calculator. I'm going to write that down so Mrs Hefty can see what I'm doing, and that is my r squared. At this point now, I need to go ahead and square root. When I square root it, I get the radius to be 7. Remember, they asked me to find the diameter. So the diameter ends up being 14 centimeters. Let's look at example number 2. In this problem, they're asking me to find a sector. So I'm going to use that formula for the area of a sector, which is the central angle. 100 degrees is my central angle over 360. So this is my fraction of my circle that I need. And then I need my pi and my radius squared, which is 10 squared. So now go ahead and punch that into your calculator, people. Take 100 divided by 360, use your pi button, times 100, and we end up being 87.3 meters squared. Let's look at example number 4. Sadie wants to draw a clock face in a circular piece of cardboard. So here we've got our clock. If the clock face has a diameter of 20, okay, so I'm going to draw my diameter in here, and that's 20 centimeters. It's diameter. And divides it into congruent pieces, each with a sector of 30. So I've got a sector of 30 degrees. They're asking me what the area of this piece is right here. Okay, so I need the area of a sector. So I'm going to take my central angle, which is 30 degrees, over 360. This gives me my fraction of my circle. I need to do the area of a circle, which pi, I need radius. So don't just grab 20 here. You need the radius, which is 10 squared. So go ahead and punch that in. Take 30 divided by 360, use your pi button times 100. Your area ends up being 26.2 2 centimeters squared. All right, let's look at example number 5. You've got a circular pool that's surrounded by a circular sidewalk. So I already have a picture drawn of that pool, and then I have the sidewalk going around it, and the sidewalk is 3 feet wide. The diameter of the sidewalk and the pool, so all the way across, is 26. What's the diameter of the pool? So they're asking me in A just to find this piece right here. Well, the sidewalk is 3 and the sidewalk is 3. So I'm going to take 26 minus the sidewalk on one side and minus the sidewalk on the other side. So the diameter of that pool ends up being 20 feet. Letter B asks you for the area of the sidewalk and the pool. That's together, guys. Together, the pool and the sidewalk. So I'm going to do my area of my circle, pi. I need my radius. So I'm going from here out. So that's 13, 26 all the way across. So I'm going to use 13 squared. So go ahead and punch that in. Take your pi button times 13 squared. And your area ends up being 530.9 feet squared. All right, so we've just covered the area of a circle and the area of sectors. You guys have a great night, and I'll see you in class tomorrow.